What is justice? According to Dictionary.com, justice is the principle of fairness that like cases should be treated alike, or the conformity to the law. Much like Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is an equal but opposite reaction. However, according to John Rawls, who stated, "Justice is the first virtue of social institutions," this idea is quite inaccurate. Justice has traditionally been associated with the concept of fate or divine providence. The association of justice with fairness has thus been historically rare and is perhaps chiefly a modern innovation in Western societies. Recently I took time to ask a student their thoughts on justice and gain a better perspective from this generation. So what is justice to you?
Justice to me is what is fair, what is right, why we have courts and laws to protect us. Also, we have court cases that set a precedence for other things, and we also, I guess, have natural law, which every action that we have has a consequence.
So how could you decipher between something that is considered justice from something that would be considered injustice?
I believe it would be unjust if, meaning unfair, or that maybe based on beliefs or religion, or maybe another court case that another case didn't go that way or as planned.
So what would be an example of justice that you're aware of?
Osama bin Laden would be an example. He killed many, many people. He was hunted, found, and he was killed. Justice may be eye for an eye.
So what do you think our nation would be like without justice?
Our nation would be a crazy place. People would not be held accountable for their actions. Things would be very unfair, and we're fortunate in our society that we are innocent until proven guilty. If we were in Mexico and we're in the place of a crime scene, we look suspicious, or they just thought that we were a part of it and we had nothing to do with it. We wouldn't have that justice. It wouldn't be fair. Where we're very lucky in the United States that people will look for evidence and make sure that you get a fair trial.
So what do you think we need to do to either maintain or achieve justice in our society?
Definitely law enforcement and making sure that evidence is collected and that everyone is held accountable and has a fair trial.
What can be learned by both student and teacher in this instance is that justice as an overall term can carry with it multiple misconceptions. The obvious misconception is the eye for an eye comment made by the student concerning Osama bin Laden. Justice cannot always be signified by a court's decision, but also holds ground on many other levels. Where do fate and divine providence play a role? Were the traditional and historical roles all but forgotten? Or more importantly, were they ever known?